Hey, what's up guys? It's John here. Okay, so today's video is going to be a bit more, I don't know, not as entertaining as my gameplays, of which thank you guys for checking those out. I'm so happy that I finally got to start doing those again. It took me a little while to actually get back into it. But anyway, today's video is going to be a little bit more about my personal life. Just so you guys get to know me a little bit better. I know some of you may know me already, but this may be stuff that you may not know about me. Alright, so I'm going to put this down. Alright, so today's video is going to focus on 3 topics about me, myself. I guess maybe 2 to 3. The first is father figures. The second is relationships. And the third is my life and my future. Okay, so I'm going to start it off with father figures. Okay, so growing up, I never really had a father figure in my life. I did, however, have a stepdad who most of my time growing up was a lot of the time emotionally abusive to me and my family. And I was trying to figure out why I was put in this situation, you know, why I had to go through this, and why this had to happen to me, of all people, you know. Those of you who do not know, I've been through numerous surgeries. I'm actually maybe I'll show you one of my scars right now, soon, later on. But you know, I was born 4 months early. 4 months early, 1 pound 8 ounces. I think, I don't even remember. But yeah, I was born really early. The possibility of me surviving was very low. But you know, 19 years later, here I am. But anyway, you know, growing up without a father figure, like my stepdad was emotionally abusive. It was really a crappy situation. And my biological dad really wanted nothing to do with me. Until 2 years ago. He found me on Facebook and started messaging me. And I was like, no. You know, I was shocked, I was confused, I was angry. And it's been 2 years and I'm still kind of going through those emotions, you know. I'm trying to figure out why after 18 years you finally decided to contact me. And I'm not referring to him as my dad, because he's not. You know, he was never a part of my life. He was never there to see me grow up and mature into a man and all this other stuff. But the thing that really hit me was all this stuff that I've been through over the past, my whole life, has taught me a lot more about relationships, and how to respect women, and how to treat women and love them and care for them. You know, I know for a fact that in the past I have, you know, I'm gonna admit it, I've hurt women, I've hurt girls, and I feel horrible about it. You know, I'm kind of exhibiting what my dad's did, you know, and I feel, I don't know, it makes me sick, you know, to think that I was kind of exhibiting what my dad did to my mom and my family. And over the past couple years, it's really taught me a lot more about loving people and being there for them no matter what. And whether it's my future girlfriend, wife, kids, whatever, being there for them no matter what, caring for them, loving them. Another big thing is, you know, with my own kids one day, if I have kids one day, and my wife or whatever, I'm gonna make sure that I'm there for them 24/7, that I love them, that I am there to see them grow up, and even though life may bring hardships and struggles, that I will walk beside them no matter what. You know, I don't know. That's just my thought process, because having people in my life, who were supposed to be like the men in my life, basically walk away or not care at all, really gave me more perspective of what I want my family to be like and how I want to treat people in my life. Sorry, that was heavy. Second one, relationships. Obviously tying back to the whole dad thing. You know, as I said, I've hurt girls, I've hurt women in the past, and I feel bad about it. I know, I look back on the past when I was at junior high and even a little bit of high school. I hurt people and I hated myself for it, and I still kind of struggle with some of those emotions of like, oh, why did I do that? Why did I say that? Why? You know? And it wasn't an easy thing to overcome. So now, you know, I'm not trying to like advertise myself, but like, you know, being single and being, you know, having the time to work on myself and being able to say, yes, when I get a girlfriend, you know, I will show respect, I will love her, I will be there for her, you know. And that's just something that that I've kept in the back of my mind for the past 3 years, is that, you know what, if I'm lucky enough to find someone, I'm gonna love them and respect them and walk with them every step of the way in a relationship or journey, no matter what, you know, no matter the fights, no matter the trials and all that, you know, I'm gonna be there no matter what. Because I know that I've been in positions where I've hurt women. You know, I remember when I was younger being in a relationship and ending up like hurting someone to the point where they kind of lost trust in me and stopped communicating with me, and I felt horrible. You know, I just I don't know. I don't know how long this video is going to be. I don't really want to like run out of film or whatever. But the last thing is my future. So I recently graduated from my high school this last month. And now my future is kind of on the line as to what it's going to look like, you know, because I have a choice. I'm living in Alberta in Canada, and I have to make the decision as to if, okay, well, I have to try to find a job right here, and if I want to settle down here in Edmonton and find my own place, I have to do it now. I basically have a month, and the stress is really on. And if I don't, I'll basically be forced to move to BC. However, I've been thinking about it in my future. I don't know. You know, my future itself is. I've been thinking that, you know, even like maybe moving to BC might be the best option, because as you know, I'm a musician. I want to pursue music, and it seems like BC is like the place to be. You know, if you want to pursue music, if you want to do this or that or whatever, it's always Toronto or Vancouver. You know, it's those areas in Canada where you're like, oh yeah, there's more of a possibility of you making it in this industry or doing this or doing the thing that you love. Because I guess you're closer to the border in the US, but I don't know, you know, for me, I'm just trying to figure it out. Because I love it here in Alberta. I love my home. I'm not ready to leave. Honestly, I'm not ready to leave. But if I have to, I will. But there's so many people who I don't want to leave, and so many people who I'm going to miss here. And I don't know. This next month is going to be an interesting one. To see what my life is going to look like. But anyway, yeah, that's a little bit more about me, my life. Hopefully you guys enjoy this. I know this wasn't like all funny and you know. But that's just me, you know, that's just who I am, and that's my thought process. So you guys get to know a little bit more about me and who I am as a person, and I hope, and I pray that this next month will look up for me. You know, I can find a job and hopefully nail down a place and continue maybe living here. But if worse comes to worse, Vancouver, here I come. You know? Anyway, guys, that's about it for me. Thank you guys for hanging out. I'm going to take a sip of my water here. Sorry, I'm thirsty. Thank you guys for watching, and make sure to keep a lookout for Life is Strange. As I said, we're doing the whole series, all 5 episodes, leading up to Before the Storm, which releases on the 30th of August. Hey guys, so I forgot to actually add this into my video, and I want to do it now. Alright, so obviously I was talking about scars and my surgeries and all that other stuff. So, you know, I have scars running up and down my arms. I don't want to get too close because you guys are going to get grossed out by my arms. But, you know, scars running up and down my arms, down my legs, everywhere. You know, I actually had a G-tube covered up when I was in grade 8. Basically what a G-tube is being fed through a tube through my stomach, which is what had to be done for me when I was born. So in grade 8, I don't know if you can actually see it. That's embarrassing. I'm so sorry. But, you know, I had a G-tube, which I had covered up in grade 8, because I was tired of people constantly asking me about it, and I actually told people, I was like, oh yeah, I was shot in the stomach, because it looked like an extra belly button. Now, I don't know what it looks like. It's I don't know. It's been like 4 or 5 years since I got the surgery. I actually have another scar on my back. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. I'm going to take my shirt off. I'm sorry, viewers. This is weird. I need a haircut. I have a scar on around here on my back. This particular scar was from open heart surgery, from when I was born. So I've had many surgeries. What I'm trying to say in this is you are beautiful, and you are perfect, and you are unique just the way you are. Because society will always tell you that you have to be perfectly thin, or you have to look a certain way, you have to dress a certain way. No, you know, because society will always be wrong. And no matter what people say, you are amazing just the way you are. No matter the scars, no matter the problems you have, no matter the situation you're in, no matter the problems that you face on a day-to-day life, and in a day-to-day world where people are always bombarding you with the newest things and the newest trends and how to be perfectly skinny and how to be extremely fit, you know. You are incredible just the way you are, and never forget that. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next video.